time I close my eyes.
Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Sam Judah.
Oh, he's in.
Every member on my team is a shooter. Night like a room, no room for intrude.
John Henry, great businessman, John. Thank you very much. Great businessman.
Yes, guys, good afternoon. How's everyone doing? How are you all good? Hope everyone's doing well. Appreciate everyone turning up on a Monday afternoon. And yeah, we're going to talk some Liverpool transfers, ins and outs and everything in between. I hope everyone's doing well. Guys, as you know, before we start, don't forget the like button, share button, subscribe if you're new as well. Appreciate all the love, guys. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Be up Mickey in the chat, mate. Be up A9, be up Cam, be up Archie, be up Dan. Who else? Lakers, my man Robert in the house as well. Luke. Sam, it's Am in the chat as well. Be Winnie in the chat. Hope everyone's doing good, guys. I hope everyone's doing well. Big up Paul as well. Big up Paul, my man. Yeah, my man Russell, Ali in the chat. Big up everyone here, man. Big up everyone. Ali in the chat as well. Lars, my man from Copenhagen. How you doing? You know, Luke, Gary. Guys, we're all doing good. Glad everyone's here. Glad everyone's here. Guys, like I will let everyone know right now. I'm in a positive, happy mood. There's no need to be unhappy or anything like that today concerning Liverpool Football Club. I'm in a good place, man. We all should be in a good place. Be up my man Ant as well. Be up Thomas. Be up Robert. Hope you're all doing well. Shaban as well. Hope you're all doing good. Yeah, guys, I'm in a great mood, man. Things are going well. Liverpool look like they're going to be buying loads of players. Big up my man from the Faroe Islands as well. The reach is big. Look at the reach is big. Faroe Islands, Copenhagen. Where is everyone from? Where is everyone from? Let me know in the chat where everyone's watching from or where they're from today. You know, I love the reach, man. I love the reach. Yeah, we've got... We've got to talk about Gyökeres as well because Bet365 have made Gyökeres now. Will you sit over there? Bet365 have made Gyökeres favourites now. Sorry, I got my daughter in the house for 1 second. She'll be gone. Like, don't worry. She's just hanging out. She's hanging out. Little Hampshire, you know, big up my man Lakers. Australia, South Africa, man, the Netherlands. Cockney Red, Liverpool in Plymouth, mate. Big up, Paul. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Gyökeres, Sweden as well, South Africa. Mount Doom, you know. Even if you know Mount Doom, man. Living in Atlanta, US. Big up Archie, man. North Wales. Loving this, man. Loving it. Live in Atlanta, but I'm from South Africa originally. Beautiful, man. Big up my man Mickey as well. We've got our London boys in the house as well, man. South London representing. Big up Bassam Island as well. John from New York. Helsinki from Finland. Big up Uxbridge. Big up Uxbridge. Leafy Surrey, you know. Leafy Surrey. Big up Cam. Singapore. My man from Egypt. Look at that. Love it. Thailand. UK truly is like Liverpool land, man. Oxfordshire. Mordor. Glasgow. Cape Town. India. My daughter in the background. No, Phoebe, you've got to sit over there, Don. Quickly. Go in the cupboard. There's a drink downstairs and come back up. Cool. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Go downstairs, see if there's a drink on the table. From Kenya as well. Oxfordshire. Timbuktu, says K-Mac. Oh, God. Your next door neighbour, you know. East London, Northern Ireland, Liverpool. Big up, man. Tatooine. Craig gets no sleep because there's two suns. What is it? Is it 2 suns or 2 moons? I'm a Star Wars fan. I forgot. What is Tatooine? Is it 2 moons or 2 suns? I can't. It's 2 moons, ain't it? 2 moons in Tatooine, if I remember. Toronto, man. Hogwarts. Norway. I love it, man. The reach. This is what I love, man. Swindon, Wiltshire, you know. 2 suns. That's it. It is 2 suns. Yeah, big up everyone. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. The reach is far and wide, and we're all Liverpool fans. So that's what I love about this football club. But guys, we've got loads to talk about. We've got this Wirtz stuff to talk about. Obviously, I see a lot of Liverpool fans freaking out online today because, you know, the second deal has been turned down. But that second deal, nah, true, Don. Nah. Nelly's from Margate. Jamie's global, you know. North Ayrshire, Scotland, Peterborough, Leeds. Look at that. Suffolk. Don't worry about Trudon. You know you can get away with it on this channel, man. Don't worry about that. Yeah, man. Big up my man Daryl from Oxford as well. All right, come here. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll have that one. Oh, God's sake. Only a little bit, not all of it.
Can we go share it?
Yeah. And then just put it there.
And then we go share that.
All right, I'm trying to do something now.
Then we go.
Right, watch the phone. Sorry, guys, 1 second. This is a nightmare.
Mom, I want that one.
Your mum will be home in a minute, and then you could go downstairs, all right? All right, put your earphones on.
That's one.
Lemonade. Right, put the earphones on. No, you don't. Right, watch that.
I want to hear.
Yeah, just quiet. Jesus Christ. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Dearie me. Right, you're not having any more of that. Just one more sip and that's it, okay? Just one more sip and that's it. Okay, because I can't get downstairs at the moment. Right, we'll get on with some fucking football chat here. Right. So, Wirtz still, let's just get on with this Wirtz stuff, yeah, because everyone's a bit worried at the moment. So this Wirtz still, obviously, it's gone all over social media today. You know, Wirtz still, Liverpool been turned down for a second bid. Now, what we've got to remember, it is Monday. This is over the weekend news. So this is last week's news, really. It's last week's news. And because it's last week's news, you know, we're getting it today because of the weekend overflow. So a lot of people are freaking out, thinking, oh, bloody hell, it's a brand new week and we've been turned down again. Yeah, the one thing I will say, guys, is not to panic and not to worry. We know we're negotiating for a big transfer takes time. This is a huge transfer. You know, this is going to smash the British transfer record. It's actually going to be one of the biggest transfers in the history of football as well. So money-wise. So this still takes a little bit. It's going to take a bit of time. Negotiating takes place. You expect sometimes for these kind of transfers, the first bid and the second bid to be rejected just because of the size of the deal. Yeah. So it's not, I am too worried at the moment. I'm not too bothered about it. Things will happen. Obviously, Leverkusen are still very happy negotiating with Liverpool. There's not been an issue there. Negotiations between the two clubs been good. Leverkusen are happy. Liverpool happy. There's no issue. It's not like things are breaking down anytime soon, and things like that. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's it. Leverkusen are going to get pissed off with us and break the transfer because we're not paying what they want." It's all part of the game, guys. Leverkusen do their side of PR. Liverpool do their side of PR. It's to keep fan bases happy. Everyone's in good spirits, but there's no one else in for him. You know what I mean? No one else is coming in for him at the moment. It's just Liverpool, man. You know, these things take time. As Lauren says there, no one's flapping their gums with Rice and Casado. Deal takes time. I think it took about 4 weeks for the Declan Rice transfer to be completed for Arsenal, over 100 million quid, because it's the little things. Like when you're doing big deals like this, usually with big transfers like this, there's a lot of add-ons into contracts and into transfers. And they're the things that take time. Liverpool, what I've read and what I've been researching is that the initial flat transfer fee is absolutely fine. It's the add-ons. So Leverkusen are saying we're like 17 million quid short with the add-ons because Leverkusen want 150 million euros. At this moment in time, what Liverpool have offered is 130 million euros transfer. So it's between 17 and 20. I think 17 and 20 million euros that Liverpool shy off what, and then Leverkusen will shake hands on it and everything's happy. So it's not the biggest. It's not like we're 70 million apart or 50 million apart or anything like that. It works out about 20 million euros, which is about 17 million quid. It's not a lot, guys. You know, we're close on this, and it's just the add-ons, man. It's just the add-ons, and it will get there. It will get there. All in all, Liverpool will probably buy Florian Wirtz for about 126 million English pound, which works out, I don't know, close to 150 million euros. It's going to smash the British record. It's one of the highest transfers of all time. And that's what Liverpool are trying to achieve. So I won't worry, guys, just yet. you know, I won't worry, guys, just yet. We've already had a bid, you know, of £109 million rejected. So Liverpool have already been busy. Liverpool have already been busy with stuff, trying to do this deal. Money's been changing hands. Things are getting rejected, but it's the heart of negotiation. You know, it's very rare that a club goes, right, what's your player worth? 150 million euros. All right, here's 150 million euros. It barely works like that, you know, because it's so much money up front. Even if you're ultimately rich, even if you've got all the money in the world, 150 million euros up front is still a shitload of money. They would still negotiate. Now, people will come to the table and go, what about 100 million quid? We'll give you 100 million quid and a few add-ons, you know, to take it to 120. And they go, no, that's not what we want. Then you go back again, you go, all right, this is what Liverpool's other offer was, £109 million. Work that out in euros, whatever you want. And Leverkusen still said, no, you're still a little bit short. And most of it is just add-ons. We understand it's a big transfer. We don't expect you to pay 150 million euros flat fee. We get that there's going to be some add-ons here. They've sort out the add-ons. How's the add-ons achievable? Because Liverpool could put on some impossible add-ons. You go, right, we'll give you 109 million up front, 20 million in add-ons for this, this and that. And Leverkusen look at the paperwork and go, you know what? These add-ons are impossible. He's never going to achieve that. So we're never going to receive our money. So although the transfer fee is really good and we like it, these add-ons are not, they're impossible for us to achieve to get that money. So Liverpool got to make the add-ons a little bit more obvious, a little bit more accessible, a little bit more easier for Leverkusen to get their money. Otherwise, you know, Leverkusen are not, they're losing out on the deal as well. You know, both parties are losing out on the deal. So, you know, it's not going to take that long, guys. It really ain't. It's a big transfer. It's going to happen. You know, I won't. You know, by the end of the day or tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if you heard some news that it's all sorted. You know, things are moving now. You know, it's not going to take too long, honestly, guys. Let's read some information that we have read today. I am freaking out a little bit because I put Twitter on just now before we went live, and I saw a brand new video of Simon Cowell. It's the most horrific video I've ever seen in my life. Look. You guys should see it for yourself, man. Hang on. Everyone knows who Simon Cowell is, yeah? Can I just show you guys this? If I saw it, you've got to see it. That's what I'm saying here. If I saw it...
For the final...
All right, it's as simple as that. What the fuck has happened to Simon Cowell's face? This is the first thing I saw on Twitter this morning. What the fuck has happened to his face? If I've got to see it, you guys have got to see it. You know what I mean? What the fuck has happened to him? What the hell has happened to him? Big up Lauren in the chat, by the way. It must be fucking early for Lauren being in Canada. Yeah, I mean. I'm looking at it, you guys got to look here, ain't you? Apparently it's not AI either. I'm not sure. Because why would you make yourself look that bad? And then, yeah, that is just, if that ain't AI, because there's people moving behind him, so I'm going to take it. That's real, man. He looks like Play-Doh. Man looks like Play-Doh. Yeah, you guys, I saw it. You guys have to see it. Yeah, look at the dedication from Lauren, man. Big up Lauren, man. 7:23 a.m. gym, then work. Big up Lauren, man. I got up at about 7 o'clock. Took the kids to school. Came back. Just went and picked up my other little one from nursery. Come back, do a show, non-stop, man, non-stop. Big up Kathy in the chat as well, man. Big up Kathy in the chat. Superstar in the chat, Kathy. Yeah, so yeah, that ruined my morning. Right, let's get to the stuff that matters, yeah. Not Simon Cowell's mush. So Paul Gorst from the Liverpool Echo. By the way, the Liverpool Echo is extremely positive with all this news. And if the Liverpool Echo are starting to get a lot of news fed to them, I think you can tell this transfer is very close to being done. Liverpool remain determined to reach an agreement over Florian Wirtz after seeing a club record offer of £109 million. That didn't make sense. Turned down by Bayer Leverkusen. No talks over player swaps believed to have taken place. As things stand, both clubs want a swift resolution. Don't forget, did I go? Oh yeah, I was bald, weren't I? I forgot about my baldness. Yeah, I was like, so did you go to Turkey? Yeah, I went to Turkey overnight, man. They do it now on the spot. Yeah, you don't even have to. It don't even take months to come through now. It's like instant growth. So yeah, big up everyone who's recognised. Obviously, I was bald yesterday and the day before, and now instant growth, man. You can get instant growth now. They just put it in and whoosh, come through. Yeah, come through. Oh dear. No, so £109 million, guys, not 109 million euros, actually £109 million. Liverpool last week offered to buy Leverkusen, which they turned down. I don't know what £109 million is in euros. Let me have a look. £109 million in euros is 129 million euros. So 109 million pounds is 129 million euros. So let's say 130 million euros. That is what Leverkusen turned down. So Leverkusen want 150, which is why we're 20 million euros short. I think it'll be that 20 million euros will be add-ons, in my opinion. This is why I'm not too worried about it. You know, Liverpool have gone this far now, and they're not going to stop. Again, Christian Falk this morning says Bayer Leverkusen rejected a second offer of Florian Wirtz. The rest offered a transfer fee of 130 million euros. Leverkusen are holding still on 150 million euros. I think Liverpool. Here's what I think. So my dance stuff. If people don't know this, it was all my equipment. I mean, all my equipment went with me to Liverpool in my bag. My bag stayed in Liverpool. And I'm here. Yeah. And then my bag, I can't say what happened to it live because, it just, but Lakers knows. I messaged him privately. Yeah, my bag is no longer with us. Let's put it that way. And the £2,000 worth of equipment in my bag is no more. Yeah, it's no more. And I didn't back anything up either. So I'm a bit fucked. I'm a bit fucked. So you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to record it again. That's what I'm going to have to do. So I did promise you guys, and I'm not going back on a promise because a promise is a promise. So here's the one thing. Here's the two ways we're going to resolve this. One, I do it live. Or two, I try and record it again and upload the video. So they're the options. One, I'll do it live. I'll just do a live video on my phone. You know when people go live on their phone in that vertical YouTube thing. I either do it on there or I just pre-record it. A minute silence on my bag. Yes, please. Let's have a minute silence on my bag. Yeah. So yeah, everything was on there, man. Because I've vlogged my trip to Liverpool. I was doing all the parade stuff and all that, and I was going to upload everything while I was at Liverpool in my hotel that night. Well, not hotel, my Airbnb that night. Because I had an Airbnb. I was going to upload everything on there that night and then release it the next day. But yeah, I didn't have my bag, and I didn't have it. I left it in Liverpool, and now the bag is no more. Let's just put it that way. It's literally no more. It's been destroyed. Let's just go that far. I can't actually talk too much about it, to be fair. Some more news on this. Liverpool remain locked in talks about Leverkusen after the second offer, £109 million was rejected, which is 130 million euros. Liverpool is still determined to reach an agreement. Both clubs remain relaxed about the situation. There's no feeling that there's a collapse imminent with the Reds. represent a statement signing. There's more to come on there. We're going to get the Ben Doak stuff in a minute as well, which is interesting. Liverpool. So this is from Paul Goist as well. Liverpool refused to pay the 50 million demanded by Southampton for Lavia 2 years ago before Chelsea are able to pull off the deal. There is no sense of a similar situation developing with Wirtz and his entourage having given their word last month. Liverpool are close to demolishing the British transfer record for Florian Wirtz, who has made it clear that he wants to move to Liverpool. Leverkusen want £126 million for the 22-year-old, but it's understood that the middle ground will be found quickly, says Simon Jones of the Mail Sport. So 126 million quid. We offered the 109, so we're about 17 million pounds short. So Liverpool's 17 million pounds short. I think we'll come to a situation. Where we'll pay something like 145 million quid. Something like that. I reckon it'll be somewhere between 140, 145 million pounds, and I think we'll all shake hands, and I think they'll be happy with that, and I think we'll be happy with that. You know what I'm saying? I think this will be sorted quite soon. Remember, Leverkusen want this deal done as much as we do, guys. Don't forget that. You know, Leverkusen need to move on and get their transfer sorted. So Erik ten Hag's their manager now. Erik ten Hag has said he wants defensive. Euros, guys. Yeah, Euros. 145 million would be insane. 145 million euros, guys. Yeah, 145 million euros, which is around the 120 million pound mark. I think Liverpool would do. Yeah. Solo says just pay the effing money. It's not that easy, Solo. It's not that easy, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's a big transfer, friend. It's a big transfer. And Ten Hag, Seven Hag. Obviously, being a Bayer Leverkusen manager, he wants some more defensive players at Leverkusen, and he's after a defensive midfielder. So the bulk of their transfer window money will come from the sale of, obviously, from Florian Wirtz. So Leverkusen want this transfer done just as much as Liverpool do. Wirtz is leaving Leverkusen this summer. He's not staying. They've already acknowledged that he's leaving. No one else is in for him. There's no Real Madrid. There's no Bayern Munich. There's no Man City. They've all moved on with other transfer targets now, and he's rejected them anyway. So Liverpool can take their time with this, guys. There's no rush. Literally no rush. No rush. There's no rush to do these transfers, guys. It's a massive transfer. They take weeks to do. A 30 million transfer, very easy to do. You can do that over a cup of coffee. Do you know what I mean? 100. You're talking about, I believe it would be the 5th highest transfer of all time for Florian Wirtz. Someone correct me in the chat. Is that correct? Is what I read today. He'd be the 5th highest transfer of all time. That takes a while to do, man. Is it the 3rd highest transfer of all time? Is it just below Mbappe and Neymar? Is that the 2? The 3rd highest, if we go to the 150 million euros. It's a big transfer, man. Only Mbappe and Neymar would be bigger transfers in the history of football. That's why it's taken a while. That's why this is taking a while, guys. I understand it. I understand it. It's a big transfer you got to get through the door. It's a big transfer you got to get through the door. Yeah, Coutinho. Yeah, don't forget about Coutinho. I think Coutinho's 3rd at the moment. I think this will overtake Coutinho if it goes through at 150 million euros. I think Coutinho is 142 million euros, if I believe. So if I think this might overtake Coutinho. So it's a big transfer. It's a lot of money. Is that mummy? All right, go downstairs, babe. Love you. Thank you, darling. I was not talking to you guys in the chat then, by the way. I was talking to the little one. And remember, Liverpool want a deal that's good for them, and Leverkusen want a deal that's good for it. It takes time, guys. The deal will be paid. You know, the deal will be paid. Don't forget, Liverpool's still got other transfer options this summer as well. We've got to get the left back over the door, a striker over the door, maybe a left winger over the door. So Liverpool don't want to spunk 150 million euros in one lump sum when they've got other targets to go and get. So add-ons will be included and it'll be done, guys. I'm chilled. I think we all agree. Because that's how business is done, Solo, my friend. That's how football transfers are done, my friend. You know, you always go in with low offers first because there might be a case that they take that lower offer. You never know. It's like house hunting, ain't it? If you're house hunting, sometimes an agent will put up a house for a certain amount of money, £300,000, but they might go, you know what? We're going to bid you a cheeky 270,000, yeah, all up front, cash buy, 270,000. They talk to the agent, and the agent might go, you know what? We're happy with that. We deal with it, and they save themselves 30 million. So you always negotiate like that. You always negotiate. Yeah, they're going to keep going. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep going, man. And and Liverpool have already put in £109 million bid, so we know that's the case. So we can tell Liverpool are trying their best to get this over the line. So Fabrizio said on whether Leverkusen are looking for get a player in the return of the Wirtz deal, they've discussed about it, but I'm told it's add-ons that still remain the main focus. Negotiation, yes, it's getting closer. So this is from Fabrizio this morning. So basically what Fabrizio is saying, it's just the add-ons that are stopping this transfer being completed just yet. And as I said earlier in the show, the add-ons need to be favourable in Leverkusen's offer, because there's no point going to Bayer Leverkusen's 20 millions of add-ons and then he never goes to achieve them add-ons. They're not going to get paid, are they? So they want quite comfortable add-ons like Liverpool qualifying for Champions League, Liverpool winning a Premier League, maybe after 50 goals or something like that, they get an extra 10 million. That kind of add-on. So, you know, they don't want like really difficult add-ons where they're not going to get that money, because it benefits us because we get the player, but it don't actually benefit Bayer Leverkusen because they don't get the money. So that's where the hold up here, and that's basically what Fabrizio Romano is saying this morning. They discussed about it, but I'm told add-ons is still the main focus of the negotiations. So the transfer fee, by what Fabrizio Romano is saying this morning, the transfer fee is not an issue. That Leverkusen are very happy with the actual transfer fee. It's the add-ons that they're discussing. So it's just, we're talking about a Ballon d'Or level footballer here with Wirtz. So don't worry, guys. Things will happen, man. Things happen. Big up my man K-Mac in the chat as well, by the way. Big up my man K-Mac. Hope he's doing well this morning. Yeah, try and do dodgy add-ons. You need add-ons that represent both parties, don't you? You need add-ons that represent both parties, and everyone's happy with them add-ons. As I said, there's no point putting, you know, stupid add-ons on that them as a club can't achieve. Yeah, and they're not going to get paid. So, and then at the same time, Liverpool probably don't want to put on, you know, too easy of an add-ons, because then they're going to have to pay the money out quicker. So it's just negotiations, man. It'll get there. You know, we could keep talking about Wirtz all the time, but it is going to get there eventually, guys. It's just a bit of patience, man. Big up, Reverend Knight. The thing is, Reverend Knight, they've already put in £109 million transfer in, and apparently Leverkusen are happy with £109 million transfer fee, because that's 130 million euros. Bayer Leverkusen want 20 million in add-ons on top of that, and that's what they're negotiating according to Fabrizio today. So, yeah. But yeah, look, the Wirtz stuff will get done, guys. Let's not worry about too much about it. And again, I will keep telling you, if Liverpool pull out of this transfer because of £17 million, then I will go absolutely fucking ballistic. Yeah, so let's not worry about that. You know, the Diaz situation. This is a weird one with Luis Diaz. So, what was it the other day? We read out a statement that Luis Diaz put out there, and we were reading out that statement live on air, and it sounded to us like it was a goodbye. To some, it sounded like a thank you. Yeah. So we weren't too sure if it was a goodbye message or a thank you. Then I believe his wife or girlfriend or his partner, she put up a message as well. And her message actually sounded like a thank you and goodbye. You know, thank you for the memories and all this sort of stuff. So it's been kind of weird. We're getting a bit there's a lot of misinformation about Luis Diaz at the moment. Liverpool are very keen to keep Luis Diaz and sign him to a new contract. But rumours coming out over the weekend is that Luis Diaz wants to leave now and he doesn't want to sign a new contract. So it's very mixed signals at the moment with Luis Diaz and what's going on. We know Saudi clubs are very interested in. What's the club that Ronaldo plays for? They're the ones who want Luis Diaz, ain't they? What's the club that Ronaldo plays for in Saudi? I can't remember their name. They want Luis Diaz. Apparently, they want Luis Diaz brought to the club so it persuades Ronaldo to stay. Al Nassr, that's it. Al Nassr want him because they want to try and they want Ronaldo to stay at the football club, don't they? They want Ronaldo to stay at the football club. So to keep Ronaldo at the football club, they're trying to sweeten him up like, oh, we're getting Luis Diaz in now, you know. He's going to do more of your run work. So you don't have to do that and just score the goal still. This is what we're doing. So trying to get him that project. Then there's other things saying Diaz only wants Barcelona. Liverpool believe that Barcelona can't afford him. So there's a lot of mixed signals around this situation right now, which look, it's very interesting. I'm just hoping this transfer gets sorted one way or the other. As I've told everyone here today, I'm happy with Luis Diaz this season. Yeah, I'm well confident, Reece. I'm well confident. Anyone who's just come into the show, this news that you're all reading this morning is last week's news. But because we had the weekend, it weren't brought up, and it's a Monday morning, and then fresh news is always brought in Monday morning over last week. So this is all last week's news. It's not fresh today, like the rejection weren't today or anything like that. Negotiations are still underway. Go back and watch the beginning of the show. We break it all down, what we believe. We read Fabrizio's reports and other reports. It's mostly about add-ons, not the actual transfer fee. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. Big up, man. Last week, man. So Luis Diaz has done pretty well this season, in my opinion. Actually, I think it's his best ever year at Liverpool Football Club. I think this is the best year he's had at the football club, consistency-wise. Stayed injury-free all season. Stayed fit. Played in multiple positions, left wing. Played a lot of games through the middle. Played a couple of games off the right-hand side at times when needed. He's been a very consistent player for us this year. And I've actually grown to appreciate Luis Diaz, the footballer, a little bit more this year. But I think it's just come a little bit late in his career at Liverpool. You know, I believe he's going to be 28 or 29 going into next season. And if he doesn't want to sign a new contract, then Liverpool have to sell. And if he wants to go, I think Liverpool will let him go. But I think Liverpool are going to get good money for him, man. I think Liverpool are going to look between 50 and 70 million pounds for him. I think 50 odd million quid pretty much buys back what we paid for him. Frees up some coppers as well for Liverpool to go in for other players. 70 million would be top whack. 70 million will be absolutely top whack, and that would be a great bit of business. I see something in between 50 and 70. I see maybe 60 million, maybe, will be the price that we get for Luis Diaz. Now, obviously, he wants Barcelona. I don't think Liverpool mind who they sell him to. But I just don't think Barcelona can actually afford him, in my opinion. That's the issue. I don't think Liverpool can afford Barcelona can afford him. Let me just read this. Big up, Ali. Joshua Kimmich of Florian Wirtz and his decision to join Liverpool. He will have his reasons for making this decision. I hope it's the right path for him. As a Bayern player, I would have naturally wanted him to come to us, says Joshua Kimmich. And that's the thing as well. Don't forget, Wirtz is in Germany at the moment with the camp. So, a lot of Bayern Munich players there. Probably still trying to get in his ear, and he's still telling them, no, I'm going to Liverpool, man. Can't change my mind. So, yeah. It's all good so far. But yeah, Luis Diaz, man. Yeah, Luis Diaz will go somewhere in the summer. Liverpool will get good money for him. What that money? Look, I reckon it'd be about 60 million quid. And 60 million quid for me is look, it's half of what we're paying. Like, it's half the money back just from one buy of Wirtz, ain't it? So it'd be good business for Liverpool. But Liverpool will need a new left winger. Big up Real McCoy's hypocrite. Cry all you want. He's him gone. Yeah, big up Real McCoy. I think you mean Diaz gone. Yeah, man. Big up the Superman. Always much love. What is going on here? What's this, Charlie? What's happening now? What's happening in the chat? Who's getting angry in the chat, man? Everyone be nice in the chat, man. All chill. Who replaces Diaz? Not sure, man. Everyone chill in the chat, guys. Everyone chill in the chat. Let's all be nice. This is a Monday afternoon. It's a chilled session. Let's be good in the chat, man. Let's be good in the chat. We've got loads to talk about yet. Let's be good. Yeah. Spread the love, as Iber says. Yeah. I don't want no one getting angry. Let's not be it's not an angry day. Big up to the chat, though. Big up everyone in chat. And yeah, look, you guys are beautiful. Thank you for being here. And as I said, it's a Monday afternoon. Let's have a nice, relaxing time and a nice chat about the football. We've got still konate to talk about. Contract situation there looks like it could be sorted out soon. We've got to finish this Diaz conversation. So we've got things to talk about. And obviously, Queven Kelleher going to Brentford, having his medical today. So we've got enough to talk about, guys. Keep us going here. I don't know. We get Diaz's. Phil's angry. I'm angry. I want more. Big up my man Spider in the chat, man. Big up Leo in the chat as well. Big up Booger Boy in the chat as well. Hope you're all doing good. Spider says Fofana, the Leon guy. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about Fofana. I think he's probably a cheap option. Obviously, still big up Freedom in the chat as well. Obviously, a very cheap, not cheap option, but he's very green. He's still very raw as a footballer. Now, Luis Diaz was an accomplished footballer for us. He was an older head in the team. And, I believe with Cody Gakpo there, Cody Gakpo becomes the number one left winger for Liverpool. And then someone like Malik Fofana can come in as a squad player, learning the game, getting better, and could be an impact player off the bench. You know, he's got a lot of there's a lot of talent behind him. What I've seen of him, I'm not going to sit and pretend I've watched like full 90 minutes of him, but what the highlights I've watched of him is a very exciting prospect. You know, he's quick, can dribble, plays with his head up, very attack-minded, very direct. You know, that's a good option. You know, I think price-wise, he'll be absolutely fine. Wages-wise, I think he's on like, is he on like 40 grand a week or something like that? So wages wouldn't be a problem. Be nice and simple. 60 grand, 70 grand a week. Probably give him 70 grand a week, 75 grand a week. 4-year contract. You know, good little squad addition. I like it, man. I like it. You know, he looks like a decent prospect. And if Liverpool after a left winger, that's the left winger I think Liverpool might go for, because I think they'll probably see Gakpo as the number one choice. I think Arne Slot really likes Cody Gakpo. He likes the production he gets from Cody Gakpo. Now, I'm not saying Cody should be everyone's fan favourite or anything like that, because he can ghost a lot of games, yeah. But he's very what's the word? Like, he does score goals. You know, he gets double figures most seasons that he's been at Liverpool, I do believe. I think he's had double figures since he's been at Liverpool for goals. So he can get goals. He's not really a goal creator, I would say. He's more of a finisher. But that's goals in your team, ain't it? And he's still in his mid-20s, Dutch international. He's probably the best forward for Holland as well. So I could see him being number one choice. And someone like Fofana coming in, who, 20 years of age, got a lot of upside to him, got a lot of potential to him. I could see Liverpool going for someone like that, very promising, talented young footballer, and have Cody as your more clinical, experienced left winger in front of him. I think that could be a nice combination. Honestly, do. I know there's a lot of chat about Nico Williams, you know, because Nico Williams has got a very cheap release clause for a player that gets all his hype and attention. I don't think Nico Williams is as great as many people give him credit for, but I do think there's something about him where Liverpool can mould him into a very good footballer. But it's the wages, I believe, with him. You know, he's after mega money now. He wants like that 300 grand a week, I believe. They're the rumours anyway. Now, these rumours could be total bullshit, you know, and he doesn't want 300 grand a week. But we've got to only go by what we've heard, and that's the rumours so far. So although his release clause is really cheap for a player of his hype and PR, wages are not. You know, if his wages, like Luis Garcia says in the chat, he's asking for 300 to 400 grand a week, I don't think he's anywhere near that high of a that high of a player to receive that wages. You know, that's Mo Salah money. You know what I'm saying? He's not that. So I think Liverpool might, if they go left wing route, they might go for Fofana in France. Good option there. Yeah, he's on 170 grand a week now. So, yeah. Is there more updates from David Lynch? Is there? Let's have a look. DM me, Ali. Ali, any information you find, just DM me, man. And I'll read it out. Yeah, he's on 170 grand right now, ain't he? And the rumours are he wants to double that. He wants that 300 mark. So, yeah. And what's Fofana on? Like 30, 40 grand? So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm curious about Rio's next season. Yeah, we'll talk about Rio in a minute, because what's interesting as well, we might as well talk about it while we're here, is that Ben Doak. Benjamin Doak. Everton want Ben Doak. It was on Sky Sports News this morning. It was in. There were some mumblings and rumours about it last week on social media as well. But apparently Ben Doak is wanted by Everton. Now, not a lot of transfers we know happened between Liverpool and Everton in recent history. The only two that I can think of was Nick Barmby in the early 2000s. Was it 1999 or 2000 under Gerard Houllier? Nick Barmby came to Liverpool from Everton to Liverpool. And then was it Abel Xavier? Was that, am I correct there, guys? Was he the other one who went from Everton to Liverpool? And then on his Liverpool debut, he scored against Everton, if I'm correct. Let me know in the chat, guys. I think they were the last two transfers. Abel Xavier was the last transfer. Big up, James. The Wirtz news is all fine, James. Liverpool are just negotiating the instalments, £17 million worth of instalments. Bendo snake lizard rats, same as Trent. Oh no, nowhere near the same as Trent. Yeah, Ablett. Peter Beardsley went from Liverpool to Everton. But from Everton to Liverpool were the last two transfers, Nick Barmby and Abel Xavier. So it doesn't, happen. It's been a long time. Liverpool like Braithwaite, by the way. So I don't know if they could do a deal there between something with Braithwaite. Braithwaite's a quality centre back. He's passing out from the back. He's sublime. Very, very good passer on the ball. Very good on the ball. A shame you got your hair back. Yeah, the slot hair will come back. I'm telling you what, if the vert still gets done this week, I might go full slot. Do you know what I mean? Full slot. Jamie Everton want Bendo and I want Sam Hayek. So yes, be up Sam Hayek as always. It's an interesting one. Liverpool might go for this, They might go for this transfer. I believe Liverpool say bollocks a lot. I think Liverpool might. Well, weren't Liverpool trying to sell Ben Doak last year, guys, in January? I swear they came close. So yeah, there might be some truth behind this, guys. There might be some truth behind this. Big up, Matthew. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it was last Jan, wasn't it? So yeah, Anthony Gordon. I think the Anthony Gordon train might have gone now. I think Anthony Gordon's going to cost you about 80 or 90 million. Elix says, is Wirtz falling through? Just pay 150 million euros. Just pay 150 million euros. 120 million quid. It'll be the third highest transfer in the history of football. That's why it's taken a while, guys. I believe Liverpool, like we said this earlier for anyone who's joining now late on, we said it earlier in the show, Leverkusen are happy with the initial fee that Liverpool have offered them, which is 109 million British pound, which is 130 million euros. But they want 20 million euros in add-ons, and that's what they're negotiating right now, the add-on side of it. We had offers in January. We did, didn't we, for him? But Liverpool are happy for him to stay at Middlesbrough. Am I correct there? Is it Middlesbrough he stayed at to carry on? Or was it Blackburn? I can't remember now. So they might look at that. Again, Liverpool might look at that and think, could get some good money for him there. Could get like 20 or 30 million for Ben Doak. Go to Everton. We talked to, I think Liverpool could see it as a peace deal to get Braithwaite, if you know what I mean. Because Liverpool and Everton don't usually do business between them. But Everton have got a new stadium to pay for. And Liverpool could go, look, we're doing this, yeah. You'll go with Ben Doak. We really like Braithwaite. You can have Ben Doak. We're all cool with it. But we want Braithwaite. Let's come to some discussion here, you opened the door because Liverpool could go to Everton. You opened the door on this, We weren't negotiating with you for Braithwaite. You've come to us. You're asking for us for a Ben Doak. We see as a promising young player who we think's got bags of potential, but we're willing to do business. But you've opened the door here. And this is not, it's not coming from us. This is coming from your side. You started this, you opened the door, and now the door's open. We want to step inside and we want your best defender. Yeah. You know, don't open the door, Everton. Everton, don't open the door, man. Any blue noses. If we do end up with Jared Braithwaite because of part of this Doak deal, if that is the case, don't come blaming us. Blame your own club because they opened the door. And if you open the door, you're allowed to walk through. Do you know what I mean? It's got nothing to do with us. We're allowed to walk through, man. Yes, I hope this is the case because he didn't make an appearance because of injuries, did he? And Jayden Downs needs football. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm honesty, big up, man. I'm all right with that. Jayden Downs staying on loan. Record Portugal reports that Gyökeres is Atletico's number one choice to add into attack. The departures of Alvarez, Soloff and Carrera open space for expected to be 65 to 70 million euros. Whoa. Hang on. Let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about this. So, I don't know if anyone saw the news this morning. Is it Bet365? Bet365. I've got it here. Bookmakers Bet365 are confident Liverpool will sign Gyökeres and put the odds on as 2-1 favourite. So Bet365 offers 2-1 now to sign Gyökeres. Now, people will go, Jamie, what does a betting company know? Does everyone remember when we was looking for a new manager for Jurgen Klopp? And we were talking about, is it going to be Xabi Alonso? Is it get Almiron? And out of nowhere, all the bookies and the betting sites had Arne Slot as the favourite to be Liverpool manager. And then 24 to 48 hours later, 24 to 48 hours later, we got Arne Slot as manager. And it came from nowhere. No one thought of Arne Slot. No one brought Arne Slot's name up. We were talking to Xabi Alonso, Almiron, you know, all these other managers around Europe that we're chatting to about after Jurgen left. And then out of nowhere, the bookies just put Arne Slot as favourite. So, you know, where they've put Gyökeres, now they put Gyökeres at 2-1. Also, you got to remember, it also depends if they've had, they could have had a mass bag of people coming in online and putting bets on Gyökeres to Liverpool, which shortens the odds as well because they don't want to lose too much money. So they're shortening the odds on it as well. So it could be just that as well. But the fact, and I believe they had Wirtz as favourite to join Liverpool before we had put in a transfer for him as well. So maybe they know something. Maybe they know something. I don't know. I believe you can't even bet on it right now. I think if you go on some of the betting sites, I'm not saying you should bet, by the way, or gamble. It's your own money and your own responsibility. I'm not telling people what to do here and do it by any stretch of the imagination. But if you look at betting websites, I believe you can't even bet on Wirtz going to Liverpool no more. I think they closed it. So they believe it's done. So maybe. If you look at what's going on with the striking options in Europe at the moment, Cunha's just gone to Man United. Liam Delap's just gone to Chelsea. Ekitike, Frankfurt won't budge on their transfer fee for Ekitike. Frankfurt want 100 million euros for Ekitike. They want 100 million euros, which is just stupid money, right? But there is a stupid club in Chelsea that might pay that, to be fair. And Chelsea are odds-on favourite to buy Ekitike as well. Man City have already got Haaland. There ain't a lot of striking options out there. Liverpool will buy a striker this summer, but it's going to be probably one of the last things they buy because Liverpool still have Darwin Núñez on the books and they still have Jota on the books. If Darwin Núñez gets sold this summer, they will go and buy they will replace him with a striker. There's no way about it. There's no doubt about that. Maybe Benjamin Sesko, or sorry, we forgot to give him his real name. Benjamin Tesco looks like he's going to Arsenal. And Arsenal, apparently, if rumours are true, Arsenal go pay £92 million for Benjamin Tesco. All right, just let that sink in. Maybe Liverpool are looking at Gyökeres as the only option left. Like, literally. Maybe they think it's the only option left. Jamie, won't you think of the Arsenal fans? Gyökeres, Liverpool will set the cat among the pigeons. Personally, I have my doubts about Gyökeres in the Premier League. I hear you as well. 92 million. Apparently, that's his transfer fee. That is so it's 92 million euros. 92 million euros, whatever that is in pound. Work it out, guys. What's 92 million pound in euros? That's how much Benjamin Tesco is apparently going to cost. And big up Kimmich as well. You know, I just read a lot of Kimmich quotes from a press conference he just did in Germany. If you go by what Kimmich is telling you, it basically looks like Werner's told them he's going to Liverpool and it's all going to get sorted. So, again, it looks like it looks done, guys. 92 million euros is around 70 million quid. 92 million is around 70 million. So 70 million quid for Sesko, yeah? For Benjamin Tesco, yeah? Wow. Yeah. Maybe Gyökeres does happen. Gyökeres, as Spider says, is only 60 million quid. So 77 million pound. Big up Scraps. 77 million crap. I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That's why Ekitike's money's gone up. That's why everyone needs a striker. My only worry is, yeah, do you know what my big Anelia? Jamie Werner. Oh, Timo Werner, you're saying. Big Anelia. John Duran. I think Liverpool would have liked John Duran before he went to Saudi. I think Jonathan David's going to Napoli, if I'm right, Iber. I think he's going to Napoli. Yeah, as David said, and this is the thing. I think Sesko could be very good in the future, but I don't think we want a project striker right now. We want someone to just come in and be a gunman straight away, don't we? And maybe that's why maybe it will be Gyökeres. Maybe it will be Gyökeres. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Hoyland's bad, man. Ritugi, Gyökeres, Ekitike left. There's not much, is there? There's not much. The thing with Ekitike can play off the left, as Russell says there as well. Osherman's available. Yeah, I think Osherman might be going to Saudi, what I've read. I think Jonathan David is going to Napoli, which what I've read. I don't know, you know. I don't know the striker option. I'm a bit not sure on the striker option just yet. I don't know where Liverpool go. Look, everyone knows who I want. Everyone knows who I want, and that is Julian Alvarez. Now, what if Liverpool got one more surprise transfer in their midst, yeah? We know Kirkes is coming in. Big up Kirkes. By the way, that transfer looks like it can pick up steam this week as well. I think by the end of the week, we probably here we go on Kirkes. I think that deal's going to be done quite soon. Because Bournemouth are buying in players to replace already, so I think that deal gets done soon. What if Liverpool got one more just surprise, like Wirtz has been? What if they got like one more big surprise transfer in their midst this season, yeah, this summer, and they just go, you know what, we're just going to go and get you Julian Alvarez. If they do that, this club, guys, if this club go and get Wirtz and Julian Alvarez this summer, if they do that, honestly, guys, if this club goes and gets Julian Alvarez and Wirtz this summer,
John Henry, great businessman, John. Thank you very much. Great businessman.
do you know what I mean? That's the dream. I'm telling you, it's still my dream. It's still my dream. Can you imagine Slot on holiday? We know what he's like in Ibiza. We've seen him playing on the decks. You know, he's on holiday right now. He's got a phone call from Michael Edwards. Oh yeah, we've got Wirtz in, and now we're attacking Julian Alvarez.
Harder! Snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the meaning of chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Judah. Every member on my team is a shooter. Tight like a room, no room for intruder.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Can you stop video? Put the John Henry back on. There you go, Mr. John Henry.
John Henry, great businessman, John. Thank you very much. Great businessman.
Oh. Guys, honestly, if we get all these transfers made, I'm making a John Henry t-shirt. If we get, because my wife, she makes t-shirts and all that for me, so I could easily find a print out of John W. Henry and she can whack it on a t-shirt for me, yeah? If we get Julian Alvarez or a quality striker on that caliber, we get Wirtz through the line, we get Kelleher's got Marmadashvili, we've got Frimpong, and we get a left winger, I will get a John W. Henry t-shirt made and wear it every stream. I will wear it every stream. I will. My owner, man. Trumps and Krispy Kremes. Yeah, apparently Trump loves cookies and what is it? Trump is almost 80 and his diet is Coke and donuts, ain't it? Big up Trump, man. Big up Cush on the cop. I would go the PSG route and sign two wingers by direct and score goals instead of a striker. Good shout. What and use Cush. So you're thinking get two wingers, pace and energy on the wide areas, and what play Wirtz as a false nine? Is that what you're thinking? Maybe Wirtz as the false nine with pace on the outside. Big up, my man. Big up. What do you mean, big up? It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, man. Trump's on Mayfields and concentrate, love. Yeah, pretty much, Spider. Go that route again. The thing is with Mo Salah, yeah? My man scraps, man. The thing with strikers, yeah, is anyone really go outscore Mo Salah, man? Is anyone really go outscore Mo Salah? I mean, at the end of the day, is anyone really go outscore him? Jamie, you're a Trump supporter, just checking. Now, if I was American, if I lived in America and I was able to vote, being an American, and I had my choice between Trump and Kamala Harris, I probably would have voted Trump. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But then I would have moved. Then I would have gone, what's it like everywhere else? And I'd be like, oh, look at the UK. Oh, Keir Starmer, good God. You know what I mean? It don't matter. They're all the same. Like, they're all the same. They're all they're all crooks. You know what I'm saying? They're all the same. They're all the same. They're all the same. Big up Tactico Galactico. 442 Diamond with Wirtz being our false nine and Macca and Saboslow as dual eights. That's naughty. 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 Yeah, Salah could get fucking more goals than anyone, man. Mr. Blick in the house as well. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Why vote in the first place? Is it? Have you got a vote in America? I can't remember the American situation. If you don't have to vote, do you legally have to vote in America? I can't remember. If you legally have to vote, I'd have to vote someone, wouldn't I? If you don't, then I wouldn't vote for anybody. I can't remember. I can't really remember. I can't remember if you have to vote or not. No, you register. You have to register. No. Oh, if you don't have to vote legally in America, then I ain't voting for anyone. You know what I mean? I just stay at home. Is it voting day? Yeah, I'm not getting out of bed. You know? No, I'm saying. K-Mac wants Ramos on PSG, who scored 7 goals a season long. To be fair to K-Mac, he's got a lot right recently. So, yeah, my man K-Mac, man. He's got a lot right recently. No, you register. Ah, got you. It's your right to vote, but you don't have to. Ah, okay, there you go. Then I wouldn't vote for anyone. Yeah. Your vote goes to America. I love how we got into American politics just by playing the John Henry clip. I can't even get my head around UK politics, let alone American politics, guys. Jeez. Have we got any more news on anything here? I don't think we have. What did Andrew send me? Gyökeres. What's this? Oh, no. Surely that's not true. Surely that. So, there's some rumours out there. I love how it's just gone into American politics all of a sudden. John Henry, make Liverpool great again. That's the T-shirt design. Big up, Mick. John Henry, make Liverpool great again, T-shirts and hats. Oh, why didn't we think of that in the first place? Why didn't we think about that in the first place? Beautiful. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. We're on it. We're on it. So, I don't know if anyone's seen this Gyökeres news, but apparently there was a private jet that left Portugal a couple of days ago that came to Liverpool that apparently had Gyökeres' agents and representation in it. And since that happened, the bookmakers have made Gyökeres the Liverpool favourites now. The MAGA T-shirts. Oh, dear. Make Liverpool great again, man. Oh, mate. Oh, MLGA, make Liverpool great again. Gyökeres to Everton, you know. So apparently it was a private jet that left Portugal, Lisbon, Portugal, and landed in Liverpool 2 days ago. The rumours are people representing Gyökeres inside that private jet. And then since then, the bookmakers have now slashed the odds to Gyökeres to Liverpool to 2-1. I don't know if there's truth in this. This could be utter bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Could be utter bollocks, but that is apparently what the rumours are right now. Oh, God. Yeah, we are joking, Mr. Sinclair. I just need to let you know that we are having just a bubble here, just having a laugh. I don't mean any of it. Hence the bookies odds. Yeah, exactly. Well, he's gone 2-1 for a reason. But Arsenal are still ahead of us. Gyökeres deal, and the issue with Gyökeres, he is very one-dimensional. He's good when coming in behind Paul's the defender, but in the Prem you won't get that space to run. Yeah, I don't like this Gyökeres stuff is a bit. It's just what I'm reading on social media at the moment in some news. To be fair, it's in some news outlets as well. But I've never really. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I've never been sold on the whole Gyökeres thing. It is kind of mad. 13 likes away, man. 13 likes away from 200. What I will say about Gyökeres, I find it a bit strange that if you look at all the strikers everyone's linked with at the moment, guys, none of them have the goal return of Gyökeres. None of them. No, the Ekatikes, the Seskos, the Penders, all the Liam Delaps, all these strikers that are heavily linked or gone elsewhere that is available in the market. None of them have a goal return like Gyökeres. Everyone seems to be buying around him. Like people are more interested in buying Ekatike, who's only scored 13 goals. People are interested in buying Sesko, who's only scored 13 goals. People are interested in buying Liam Delap, who's got 12 goals. People are interested in buying Cunha, who's got 12 goals. They're more interested in that calibre of player. Man United have got his former manager right there, and he went, you know what, I'd rather have Cunha instead of Gyökeres. And he's his former manager. No one knows him better than Almiron. He was his manager. And he went the Cunha way, who cost the same money. Cunha costs the same amount of money as what Gyökeres is going to cost. So I don't know if that's what's the what do you mean that's not true, Jamie? What's not true? I'm confused now. What's not true? Did he turn down United? Oh, if he turned down United, that's different then. If he turned down United, then that's different. That's fair enough. He rejects United. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. It's just... I just find it weird that everyone's looking at players around him. Like, why has Arsenal gone for Benjamin Sesko first to get him through the door? No, I didn't think Gyökeres turned down Man United. I thought it was Delap. I didn't know Gyökeres turned down United. I thought it was Delap who turned down United because he wanted Champions League football. Maybe I didn't hear that news. Yeah, it's a weird one. But yeah, apparently Liverpool are 2-1 to buy Gyökeres. But big up the chat though, because you guys are great. So you can correct me when I'm wrong, which I love. Because as I said, I don't know everything. I don't read absolutely everything. You guys might have read more than me. But yeah. Oh, hang on. Alvarez is my guy. Yeah, I'm with everyone there. Just want to share something with you guys. No, not that. That. Well, I don't know why I shared Enz's show there. Big up Enz. I don't know why I went on Enz's show. I wanted to share this. There you go. Big up Enz, by the way. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? There we go. I'm all over the shop. All over the shop. Yeah, big up Enz though, man. Don't know why I shared your thing though, but big up Enz. There's the UEFA club rankings for 24-25. There's the UEFA club rankings for 24-25. Enz copyright. Who is not in there? Who's not in that list? Who's not in the top four, guys? Who's not in the top four in that list? Where's the greatest team in North London? Where's the best team in Europe, according to their manager this season? There's two teams. So PSG are fifth, apparently. PSG are fifth because it goes on ranking points in your league as well. So apparently PSG are fifth in this table. Arsenal, guess what? Arsenal are not even in the top 10. It goes on the last 3 or 5 years, I believe. It goes on the last 3 or 5 years, these UEFA club rankings. And Arsenal are not even in the top 10. Yeah, that's why Man City are still in second, because it goes on the last 5 years, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, look at Liverpool, fourth, man. Yeah. Oh, dearie me. Best team in the world, though. Don't forget that. Best team in the world. The best team in the world, man. Man United are 14th. Where are Arsenal? Because it only shows the top 10. Be out, my man, Reese TV in the house. I think PSG are 5th or 6th, because it's based on the last 5 years, ain't it? So when we go back to it in a few years, in like 2 years' time, maybe. Because it's based on the last 5 years, Scraps. They base their point system on the last 5 years, I believe. So in that time, Madrid, Man City won a treble and stuff like that, didn't they? Yeah, we've got smashed 200 likes live. Big up everyone, man. Yeah. So City won a treble. Madrid won a couple of Champions Leagues and that. Tiny club. Big up to it. Nearly men strike again. It's just funny, ain't it? It's just funny, man. It's just funny. Biggest club in the world, though. You know what I'm saying? it's dodgy, Scraps. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit dodgy. It's a bit dodgy. Have we got any more news? Is there any? Oh, Kelleher. We ain't spoken about Queven Kelleher yet. So, Queven Kelleher, as we know, I believe he's having his medical right now at Brentford. I believe he's having his medical right now. Big up Queven Kelleher. Now, I did say to everyone, I doubt Kelleher will get bought by a big club. You guys remember me saying this for like all season now. I don't think a big club will come in for Queven Kelleher just because he's Liverpool's number 2. And he's going to Brentford. Now, the fee at the moment is 12 million, rising to 18 million quid. And I understand he passed his medical. There you go. His medical's passed. So he's a Brentford player now. Big up Queven Kelleher. W's in the chat for Queven Kelleher, guys, because he's been an absolute G for us at Liverpool. And, yeah, completes his medical at Brentford today after an 18 million package deal with Liverpool agreed for, says Fabrizio. It's a big move for Brentford. Get W's in the chat for Kelleher, guys, because he's been a great servant to our football club. Amazing servant to our football club. No nonsense. Great goalkeeper. And he's going to do a great job at Brentford, yeah? I think he'll do a very good job at Brentford, yeah? I know a lot of people are arguing about the transfer fee, but let's talk about the transfer fee and try and make a bit more sense of it here. W's in the chat, man. Absolutely legends. Here's the reason why I think the transfer fee is a little cheap. There's 2 reasons for it for me. One, Liverpool are respecting Queven Kelleher and what he's done for our football club and let him go for a little bit cheaper so we don't haggle around for transfers. 2, we've already got Marmadashvili in the door from last year. So we've already got our goalkeeper replacement, so that don't matter. Also, we've already told the world that we've got Marmadashvili coming in and Alisson staying. So teams know that Kelleher is easily available. If someone wants Kelleher, they literally just got to pick up the phone for Liverpool and buy Queven Kelleher. Liverpool have got really no negotiation on the table because Liverpool can't sit there and go, we want 30 million for Kelleher in the last year of his contract. And the buying teams go, look, you're selling Kelleher anyway. You're not really, there's no real negotiation to have here. He's got 1 year left in his deal. We've already bought your new keeper. You've got Alisson there. You've already told the world pretty much he's leaving. He wants to be number 1 somewhere. It's very hard for Liverpool to sit there and negotiate. So I think the fee they got for him is a good fee, 18 million quid in his last year. So if you put all that together, also Liverpool paying respects to him by letting go a little bit cheaper. You know, maybe there's a buyback clause on it or a sell-on clause. I don't know. We'll find out more about the clauses down the line. But this also has a domino effect, guys. This also has a domino effect. And Also, yeah, look at the cost of Keaters. If he went for 30 plus million, be a top 10 feasible time, I'm pretty sure. Exactly. So it's a good deal. There's also a domino effect at work here. So Flecken is going to buy Leverkusen, yeah? But Brentford could only release that transfer if they got a keeper in straight away. So Brentford needed a goalkeeper in straight away to make sure Flecken can go to Bayer Leverkusen for 11 million. So what's happened here is Kelleher's Liverpool want Wirtz, yeah? Liverpool was £17 million short for Florian Wirtz. Leverkusen want Flecken. Flecken's gone to Brentford. Flecken's gone from Brentford to Leverkusen. That transfer now can be completed because Kelleher for 18 million quid has gone to Brentford. That lets Liverpool have 18 million quid to go, you know what, now we can finish off the Wirtz transfer. So it's like 4D chess, basically. It's like a big circle, man. It's just, it all comes round together. You know, all comes round together. So, yeah, I think we've sort of helped Bayer Leverkusen get their goalkeeper by giving them Brentford our goalkeeper very quickly. No negotiations. Haven't you guys noticed how quick this transfer was from Kelleher to Brentford? You know, it's 24 hours. It didn't take no time. Liverpool didn't negotiate a transfer. Liverpool didn't go, no, 12 million up to 18 million is too cheap. We want 20 million or nothing. No, they did that deal extremely quickly so Bayer Leverkusen can get their goalkeeper because we want Bayer Leverkusen's best player. It all happened in one day for a reason, guys. Medical was done extremely quickly. You know, I'm just throwing it out there. That's maybe why people were saying, why is the transfer fee so cheap? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big up Scarlett says they have the money, Jamie, from the Premier League champs. They had 200 million at 81 million. Just spend it. Scarlett, I think they will. I think they'll spend it on all the players we're getting. Wirtz, Kirkes, Frimpong, a new striker, a left winger. I think Liverpool go buy 5 to 6 players this summer. Big up Scarlett with the comment, though. You are right, though, at the end of the day. You are correct. You are correct. You know, and he had a year left on his contract as well, man. He had a year left on his contract as well. Yeah, true, Jamie. 1 minute he had 5 offers, the next minute he's joined Brentford. That's what I'm saying, man. 18 million is a lot of money. You think goalkeepers usually go for a region of around 25 to about 35 million quid. And that's with years left on their contract. So 18 million quid for a 1-year deal, you know. I think Jaros is leaving. Yeah, I expect him to leave. I think we're going to sell, I think 7 at this moment in time. 7, I would say, right now. Ant said he DM'd me. Oh, this is the official club rankings, yeah? UEFA's official release end of season club rankings. So let me have a look at this. It's going to be funny. Oh, sorry. Let me. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh, Jesus. There's the top 10. So there's the top 10. That is UEFA end of season club rankings. Who do you not see in that top 10? Who do you not see in that top 10, guys? Yeah, this is hilarious. It's hilarious to me. Oh my God. Let me just. Tranmere. Oh, look at that. Where's the Arsenal, Jamie? Exactly. The best team in Europe. Best team in Europe, you know. Reports suggest that Edwards has been informed by PSG that they will sanction the 150 million euros for Florian Wirtz.
John Henry, great businessman, John. Thank you very much. Great businessman.
Yeah, my owner. Oh dear. Oh. Is this from Plettenberg? Initial talks regarding Diaz and Barcelona have taken place. Liverpool interest from Saudi remains very concrete. Is that from Plettenberg, guys? Is that from Plettenberg just now? Seeing, you know. Yeah, it must be the only exception. You know they're going to make that up, don't you? Yeah, Scarlett, I agree. I agree. I don't think Arsenal will win a trophy next season. Too arrogant, man. We chat football in the house as well. Make sure you go and subscribe to We Chat Football's channel and on this Big Up show as well. Where South? I can't see South. I wonder if they're 12th with Arsenal. Plettenberg news, John Diaz talking with Barca. Big up. Yeah, we just read some of that out. That's like we said at the beginning of the show. You know, it's either going to be Barcelona or it's going to be Saudi Arabia for our man. One of the two. And by the look of it, he could be going Barca. Jamie, should Liverpool look to Mason? No. If we didn't have them PR issues, I mean, they're more than PR issues. The man bashed his woman about it. You know what I mean? No, if he didn't do any of that, I'm with you. But yeah, no. Do you know what I mean? Big up Solo, man. Big up, man. We need to buy a centre back and centre forward next. I agree. I think we'll buy a striker. I think we'll get Wirtz and Kirkhead's done, then we'll buy a striker. Yeah, they said goodbye in the socials, man. Big up Diaz, man. Diaz and Barcelona have taken place. Interest in Saudi remains. You know what I mean, Scraps? If he didn't if he didn't do that, the man's a scumbag, yeah? The man's an absolute scumbag. If he didn't have no PR issues and he weren't a scumbag, as a footballer, he's a good footballer, yeah. But the man's a scumbag, man. The man's an absolute scumbag. You can't beat your missus up, man. Can't beat a woman up. What are we doing here? Absolute scumbag. We need a striker more than a third choice centre back. Oh, I think the striker would be our next option. I think, yeah, I think the striker would be our next option. Big up Fake Pundit as well in the chat. I hope you're doing well, man. A proper rat, Mizzy. Proper rat. Real rat. Scumbag. Absolute scum of the earth, man. I agree. Absolutely agree. Let's see if we've got any other news before we head out of here, man. What's this as well I've got here? Initial goals regarding Diaz and Barcelona have taken place. Big up letting go. Getting lots of information at the moment. There's a lot going on. I don't know when anyone at Liverpool sleeps, to be honest. But yeah, there's a shitload going on at the moment. Diaz off, Wirtz maybe coming in. Kirkhead's coming in. Konate as well. So the news on Konate about the contract situation with Konate, guys. before we get out of here. So apparently konate and his team have spoke about an extension in the end of May. Are the rumours right now that Konate's team spoke with Liverpool at the end of May about an extension to his contract. Apparently terms are very good at the moment. Everyone's in high spirits about it, and they believe a contract will be made to konate, and konate will accept, which is massive news because although I do have my things with konate sometimes, that he can be a bit of he can have a lot of brain fart situations sometimes with konate, some bozo moments. He's still a quality defender, and I do believe that konate and Virgil together as a partnership is as good as anything around. And I'm hoping they can get sorted up and signed up, and we haven't got to worry about that because look, here's the issue Liverpool have got. If Virgil van Dijk and konate stay, who the hell you go find as a third centre-back that would be willing to sit on the bench? It'd be very, very difficult. It'd have to be a young defender. It'd have to be a young defender, maybe a 20, 21-year-old. Maybe that's why they were looking at Hato from Ajax, because he's a young player. But even Hato at Ajax plays every week. You know, he's going from playing every week. Maybe that's why they're looking at Dean Huijsen before he went to Real Madrid, because young centre-back. So maybe they go down the young centre-back role if we keep konate, because it's very difficult to go, right, Virgil and konate are going to play most of the games, yeah? They will be rested here and there. But face it, Virgil pretty much, apart from one game, played every minute of last season in the Premier League. You play, your centre-back should play. Like, I know people want rotation all the time. But the best teams in the world, if they got two centre-backs and they're your best partnership, they pretty much play every week. Yeah. There's not a lot of rotation in defence. You shouldn't rotate your defence that much anyway, because how do you get any, stability at the back? So they will play. It'd be very hard to find a third choice that can come in and go, right, I'm going to be happy. So, yeah, get them signed up, man. Get them signed up, and let's see how we go from there. You got Endo still there who can do a job. You got, look, Joey Gomez is the perfect third choice centre back. Yeah, let's be fair here. If Joe Gomez stays injury free, he's the best third choice centre back you can have. Now, I'm perfectly happy with that. Joe Gomez playing. So it's all about keeping him injury. Yeah, Gertruda as well. Stefan Bacetich can play at the back. You got Hanko as well. So you got some players out there, but yeah, Endo's my guy, Spider. Don't worry about that. I love Mataro. Yeah, so it's an interesting man, there's going to be some very interesting ins and outs. Bilal, man. Big up with the super chat, Bilal, but man, let it rest, man. You can't say that. But big up, Bilal. I can't read that out, Bilal, but big up for the Superman. I appreciate the love. Thank you very much. But man, here comes Bilal, aka Donna Cullen. Oh dear. Yeah, and that's the only problem, Tone, ain't it? That is literally the only problem. So I think a striker will come in after all these transfers are done. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. Otherwise, we're going to just be rabbing it on for rabbing it on's sake. But I appreciate the supers, my friend. I really do. Thank you for supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Guys, I'm going to leave it there because we pretty much finished all the news this morning. I don't want to keep waffling on. There's no need to. Is there anyone live right now that we can redirect to? Who's live? Is there anyone live we can redirect to right now? Let's have a look. Anyone live right now? So he's live. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake, Bilal, man. Oh, Jesus, Bilal. Big up, man. Thank you for the love. I do appreciate it. But yeah. Appreciate the supers. 230 likes. Big up the chat, man. Every time, man. Let's do a redirect. Saheed. He's just asked me anyway, so. Let me just, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this redirect because someone just asked me to, so let me just message them. Yeah, they're still live. Sorry guys, I'm right with you. I am still here. But my man just asked me to redirect to him, so let me go for it. Bilal, man, Bilal, let it rest, man. Let it rest. Let it rest, brother. Let it rest, brother. Let it rest. Oh my God. Bilal, man. Right, guys. No, he's super chatting. I can't ban someone who's super chatting. Right, guys, I will be out of here. You're being redirected on the redirect. Make sure you put Jamie Phillips Raid in the redirect. Big up, guys. You're off you go. See you soon. Bye-bye. Peace.